Hey, what's up, everybody? Frederic Poag here. So there's a story going around the dark web, i.e., the MAGA internet, that President Obama used Secret Service to take him to Epstein Island, that he's in the Epstein files, and that's why they're not being released. Whew, oh, Lord. Is that the best y'all could cook up with? That's the best you got, huh? Kash Patel and Dan Bongino and Pam Bondi, the leaders of the Epstein files conspiracy for the past 4 years, that's the best y'all got? You're going to have to throw that pot out, because that don't smell right. I mean, just think about this logistically. It don't make no sense. Obama was one of the most scrutinized presidencies ever because he was the first black president, and I'll get into that in a minute. But Fox News hit him over the head for everything from tan suits to getting Dijon mustard or hot mustard on his sandwiches or his hamburgers, to how much a trip to India and Asia cost the American taxpayer in terms of security, even though it was state business. I mean, everything. You're talking about the most exposed man in existence. His schedule was known down to the minute. But there's another reason, and I just said it, as to why Obama would never be allowed at Epstein Island, even if he wasn't the president. And that's because he's a black man. Even MAGA knows that's true. If they won't admit it, but if they think about it for more than 5 seconds. The Epstein Club, that little island of pedophilia and child sexual assault with underage girls, which that's what the purpose of it, that's why they have it on an island, is whites only. Rich white men. Yeah, maybe you have the occasional billionaire from across the seas, popping in to visit. But honestly, they have their own sex trafficking networks. And there's one thing Trump is, above all else, that he barely hides, and that is he's a virulent racist. And so are a lot of others of his ilk. They're virulent racists. Even if they share that horrible, grotesque repugnancy of R-wording little girls. It's whites only there. How do I know that? I know racists. Been around them my whole life. It's whites only. Especially if they're sharing in something that it is horrible on that scale. And you got to remember, Trump never set out to be a politician. He fell into it. Even Michael Cohen talks about that. His 2016 run was just a grift. He didn't think he was going to win. He just wanted to scam a bunch of money and then go on with his life, but he happened to win. And also, if you're Jeffrey Epstein, even if you were so enlightened enough to say, we're going to have all colors of the rainbow sexually assault little girls, okay? Do you think that it's a good idea to allow the President of the United States to come to your island to get that much potential exposure for something that's billions of dollars and highly illegal? Because they just found thousands of wire transfers after he died in about the amount of $1.5 billion. I don't think so. It's all a distraction, because the truth is probably far worse than we're hearing, and it's about to come out. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Keep the faith, defend democracy, and I'll see you later.